Yes, Sneha.
Yes, sir.
You are from?
Sir, I am from Nizamabad district of Telangana.
What is famous for Nizamabad?
Sir, there are many unique things about Nizamabad. One of it is one of the leading producer of turmeric production, and it is also famous for its cultural mosaicity due to its geography being surrounded by Maharashtra like states, and also its historic nature of Nizam rule. So it has this cultural diversity, and it also has many unique unique tourist places, sir.
What are the major irrigation sources there?
Sir, largely it is a tank driven, sir, tank well system, and majorly it is borewell and tank system that is there. Nizam Sagar and other major irrigation projects of Telangana do not provide water to Nizamabad.
Nizam Sagar is one of very important tank that has been built by Nizam.
Okay.
And it has, because of it, that area is really developed.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
About turmeric, since you said that it is the main crop, one of the main crops, what are the challenges you feel like in that? Are you agriculture based? I mean, rural
No, sir, I belong to town area.
do you have any idea?
Yes, sir. So, basically there has been a agitation going on in the region by the farmers, so that for the need of establishment of a turmeric board recently. It also reached a central level when the farmers agitated by applying a petition nominations in the central area. I think the main problem lies in the demand for MSP, sir. Turmeric being a very cost intensive crop, farmers are not able to reap the benefits or profits out of it. So right MSP and having a turmeric board which provides proper inputs and better variety of turmeric crop to the district is the demand of the farmers, sir.
So because by establishing that better techniques of cultivation and reduction in cost of cultivation could be possible, which will enhance the profitability.
Yes, sir.
You know the India's unemployment situation now. What is in your view? What is the rate of unemployment in India now, and what would be the ideal the solutions can be given?
So about 6.3% of unemployment rate was given before COVID rate by the recent PLFS survey, but COVID scenario also worsened the situation and the rates have significantly increased post that. I think the problem lies in the front that first of all we are a demographic dividend, India is in demographic dividend phase, but the skilling level or the education levels are comparatively poor in India. So that resulted into the unemployment situation, rather supplemented by the poor investment ratios. So I think the solution lies on two fronts. Firstly, to ensure that the right skills are provided to the youth in the form of PM Kaushal Vikas Yojana being extended to every nook and corner of the India and every sections of the society. And secondly, I think we have to ensure that job creators are created in India rather than job takers. So we have to work in that direction by tweaking by implementing rightly national education policy in right spreads.
What are the major highlights of the national education policy?
So can I take a moment to think? So it aims at total reformation of the education sector in India, right from the school level. It transforms the levels of education into 5+3+3+8 schooling system, and it also at the university level it aims at providing multidisciplinary education. Till now, India only in silos, domain expertise is what education is oriented in. I think multidisciplinarity is one major focus that NEP has focused upon this time.
You said 4+2+3+8 something. What is that? Can you repeat again?
Sir, I am unable to recollect exactly right now, but 5+, basically it starts from the pre-elementary level into the till the third class. It is restructured, sir. That is how.
So there are multiple entries and exits in the new education policy. Right? So there are concerns. I mean, people are saying that this will lead to more dropouts because of where we are allowing the at higher education level particularly students can get 1 year their degree and exit diploma and all. So do you really think this new education policy will revamp or it will destroy the existing system?
I think national education policy will be a welcome step. It will be a step in progressive direction, sir. Giving exit doors always opens up new opportunities for people to go for what they are actually interested in. For example, in the present engineering scenario, if the person doesn't find himself or herself interested in any in the particular domain they have entered into, it will be a great opportunity for them to study something else. So I think it may or may not lead to dropout, but I think it will be definitely leading to better education, whatever the student desires to.
So this Atmanirbhar package has really helped the Indian economy to revive. Atmanirbhar package during the COVID, 1-2, they have mentioned with 20 lakhs crores and all that.
Sir, I think definitely the data has to come about in the how much impact it made on the Indian economy. But I think, in my opinion, definitely it infused a lot of capital expenditure or infused a lot of money in different sectors, like right from the PLI like schemes into the coal, textile and MSMEs. So in different sectors it has provided infused a lot of capital infusion. So I think in terms of that, when the economy was facing a slump during the COVID crisis, it was definitely a step in right direction.
So in the common people also got enough benefit with this package, Atmanirbhar package?
That is a little lacuna in the Atmanirbhar package, that it was focusing on the various sectors per se. Like MSME was definitely benefited, but lower social economic background like small, and there were some areas where some sections of society which directly did not get benefited, sir.
What kind of section do you see there?
So can I think about for a moment? Some marginalized women or SHGs sectors were not directly given any package, sir.
Like say already PDS in the place, they are getting their basic food and ration, whatever is required support, right? I mean existing system.
Yes, sir. But I think for other sectors like PLI, we are providing them manufacturing or better input subsidy schemes like that in manufacturing sector. But I think similar provisions were not given to SHGs like sectors.
Sneha,
Yes, sir.
you said watching biopics is one of your hobbies.
Yes, sir.
What do you understand by the term hagiography?
Sorry, sir.
Hagiography or maybe hagiography.
Sorry, sir. I haven't come across that.
Do you think biopics of late have become a tool to whitewash history or whitewash someone's profile? For instance, Sanju movie.
Sir, sometimes they may or may not be used to rewrite history or whitewash history, but I think at the end the audience are wise enough to see in what light or to check the mere facts of the movie from the other sources. But I think biopic has much more utility for the audience to understand the great lives of the people or the great movements or what made an ordinary man to an extraordinary. So I think that is main motto, and the problem with whitewashing can be always left to the audience to correct from
Sometimes
the other
it
sources.
brings back very unpleasant things. For instance, Kashmir Files movie. What is your opinion on it?
Sir, I think we can see it in definitely the communal violence or the hatred should not be increased in a society, but I think if such movies should be seen in a different light to make the next generations know of such important movements in a nation's building. So it has to be seen as an opportunity to help those communities rather than.
So in the current surcharged communal environment, do you think Kashmir Files has contributed in any way to, holding the law and order together, or it has worsened the situation?
Sir, I think largely if we see the whole I think the whole nation is empathetic to the cause of the Kashmiri Pandits right now. There are definitely news of communal violence being increased or communal charging, polarization increased in the society after Kashmiri files, but I think it is a minor or minuscule portion of the empathy which has been, the nation has been showing with the Kashmiri Pandits.
What do you understand by glass ceiling?
So glass ceiling is a phenomenon associated with women's progress in a vocational level. So after reaching a particular point in their profession, there is a kind of stagnation that women face due to their inherent gender. So that is the phenomenon which.
Can you name 2 women CEOs?
Can I think about it?
Yeah, please.
Indra Nooyi of Pepsi company.
Or some other senior executive, not CEO, some other senior executive.
And right now I am not able to recall.
Can you name 2 secretaries to Government of India, 2 directors general who are women as on today?
No sir, I am unable to recollect.
If I say that there is glass ceiling in bureaucracy, what is your opinion?
Sir, I think glass ceiling does really exist in every field of this world, sir. Not only in nation but world. So I think if we are talking about bureaucracy, I think it is there in bureaucracy also.
So vis-a-vis the private sector, bureaucracy has a more stubborn glass ceiling, if you know.
I am completely not sure whether it has more or less than the private sector, but definitely bureaucracy, definitely the government sector has definite policies to ensure that women inclusion is higher in the government sector. So I think that slightly makes up for the glass ceiling effect or the behavioral tendencies of patriarchy in the society that is prevailing.
You talked about the job creation.
Yes sir.
And not creating job seekers.
Yes sir.
You yourself have become a job seeker. So, especially in the environment where there is a very stubborn glass ceiling in the bureaucracy. So, how do you justify it?
Sir, I don't completely accept that I am becoming a job seeker completely, because I think becoming a civil servant, I will be in a position to create many more such job creators.
Hi, Sneha.
Yes sir.
You are a player of
Sorry, sir.
Coco, right?
Yes sir.
Coco. Okay, at the university level?
I played at university level, sir.
Okay, who is the Arjuna Award winner in the Coco?
Recently, I am unable to recollect the name, sir. From the I am unable to recollect.
From Maharashtra, Sarika Kale. Okay, and do you know anything about ISA? International Solar Alliance?
Yes sir. It is one such international organization which is headquartered and initiated by India, sir. It was brought about in Paris Climate Agreement 2015. It basically envisions to bring about like-minded nations of the world to cooperate in the solar sector, solar power and other renewable energy sources in the world, sir, to bring about more renewable energy enhancement in the world.
Okay, tell me about this. You know, India spends a lot of money on defense, right?
Yes sir.
Compared to developmental budgets, you know, education, healthcare and that type of things. How do you justify this?
Sir, I think we justify it based upon our geography, sir. Having 2 hostile nations like Pakistan and China surrounding us, I think it is imperative upon nations like India, even if it doesn't want to, has to spend on defense. And the right now the situation we are seeing where Russia like countries are invading on Ukraine, I think it is very much justified for us to spend on our national interest and defense, sir.
What is your stand on Ukraine war? Russia, you said Russia invading Ukraine.
Sir, I think every nation in that I am sorry, sir. In that Russia-Ukraine war, I think both the nations are driven by their own national interests, sir. While Russia is apprehensive of the
You need some water?
No, sir, it's okay. I think Russia is apprehensive of the Ukraine being wanting to join in the NATO alliance, while Ukraine is just defending its position to stay when Russia is creating havoc in its nation.
So India's interest to become permanent representative of United Nations. How do you support this?
Yes, sir. I think India is rightly deserves a place in the permanent members of the UNSC, sir. With its huge population and one of the leading economy of the world, and the kind of contributions it makes to the UN, in the, for example, in UNHRC or by sending members to the other nations in peacekeeping forces or other like, I think it is in the right position to seek such a position, sir, because it is time for the UNSC to get expanded. Given its position, it's not been reformed since World War II when it was formed.
Last question, what is reflective writing?
So for me, reflective writing is an opportunity to look into my past experiences and learn from them and try to apply them in my future so that I improve every day.
So you don't repeat the mistakes.
Yes, sir.
What is the Yasangi?
Sorry, sir.
What is the Yasangi regarding grains? Na? Recently one term Yasangi is coming.
Yasangi Panta.
Yasangi.
Yes, sir.
Yasangi
I think it is Rabi crop, sir. I am not sure.
means
It is one season of crop. I am not sure of the season, sir.
why it came to news?
Sorry, sir. Paddy procurement of Telangana is the issue, sir. Basically, the issue is in Telangana, due to its climate, the paddy after getting harvested has to be boiled and milled, sir. So such boiled rice is not being accepted by FCI. So Telangana is in a right now Telangana farmers and the state is in a situation where they have to procure by themselves. So because the center is not in a situation to buy the parboiled rice from Telangana.
What is super thermal power plant?
So super thermal power plant is a power plant with higher efficiencies.
What is the exact megawatts? How much?
I am unable to recollect, sir.
Ultra super thermal power plant?
I am unable to recollect right now, sir.
Is there any necessity for gender based budget?
Sorry, sir.
Gender based budget, is there any requirement is there?
Definitely there is, sir. I think for the women empowerment to be done, I think providing funds will be the first step for it, and providing funds in the way that at least a certain amount of certain percentage of funds are provided to the women in every scheme will ensure that at least the first step will be laid for women empowerment. So I think in that perspective, gender based budgeting ensures that at least certain percentage of funds are allocated.
In that way, any movement there in our budget?
I am unable to recollect, sir.
Okay, your entry is over, Sneha. Sir, feedback.
Yeah, I think your confidence level and very good. I am very much impressed.
Thank you,
the
sir.
way you are explained and these things. So that way, I really appreciate. But only one small observation. This about the Telangana and FCI issue. The cuts is something slightly different. It is not that people of Telangana and the farmers has to buy themselves, because at the end of the day, the wastage or the depreciation which comes is a matter of concern.
Yes, sir.
So right, the state, the central or the FCI says can give them a raw rice so that we will buy. So maybe we have to be little careful in wording that.
Yes, sir.
So otherwise, the people may get hurt.
Yes, sir.
That array, she is, I think,
Parboiling will ensure the higher yields are there from the
absolutely.
paddy.
You can say that, the farmers, the concern, the state government concern is by and large is that, the depreciation would be a higher end. So that will add burden on the state government.
Yes, sir.
Hence, the state is requesting the central to buy our cows. Otherwise, I think
I'll reword it.
Sir will add.
Yes.
In fact, sir is a farmer's rights 30 years means 40 years, I know, sir. Sir will add.
No, the thing is, the point is the today a burning subject,
Yes, sir.
at least in Telangana.
Yes, sir.
This paddy collection.
Yes, sir.
Why it is so? The thing is, the second crop,
Yes, sir.
where the duration is less,
Yes, sir.
and because of the climatic tension, the brokers are more.
Yes, sir.
When the brokens are more, for raw rice, the yield will be less.
Yes, sir.
If it is made boiled rice, the yield
It will be higher.
more, because there it will be again united.
Cracks will be.
And it is a coarse variety. But unfortunately, in state like here or many states, except in Kerala and parts of Tamil Nadu, they don't eat this boiled rice.
Yes.
Boiled. So the demand is limited and they are able to cultivate by themselves.
Yes.
But here, because that is being cultivated,
Yes.
so some alternative center is getting prepared to purchase. They are committed to purchase. They are ready to purchase whatever quantity of fine variety, whatever has been increased.
Yes, sir.
But this variety, this has become an issue. We have to see how the solution is to be made.
I will read
about
it.
that. But since this is a burning issue, as of now, I don't know when will be later. But for another
May 20.
1 month,
Yes,
this
sir.
will be a serious issue.
Yes, sir.
At least for Telangana.
Yes, sir.
Don't take side of any other, that is the only concern.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I will relook into the issues.
Read about women-related issues.
Okay, sir. Okay, ma'am.
Most of the things. What Satish sir have asked. Those questions.
I would say it's one of the best interviews that I've done.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you are very confident, you have clarity of thought, and only thing is slightly మీరు conscious అవుతున్నట్టు అనిపించింది. I got a feeling that
అంటే
probably.
సతీష్ గారు లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ ఒకటే మార్కుతో తనకు పోయింది.
Oh,
So
no, don't worry. How was your mains?
It went quite well than the
Then
last
hands
time.
down, you'll get it, Amma. 100% sure.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
very sure that you'll get it.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, only thing is that there will be constant scrutiny. Basically, board is trying to evaluate whether you are suitable for the job or not.
Yes, sir.
Especially the psychologists in the board, they'll constantly be looking at your body movements and how, your eye contact, all these things. But I would say it's near perfect. You have done a very good job. Nothing to this thing.
Thank you,
Only conscious outlet anbichavu.
I was coughing. I don't know why suddenly I
That's
was.
okay, that happens. That's the reason I asked whether you
Yes,
wanted
sir.
some water or not. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure that you will hands on, and I'll not be surprised if you will get the top marks in the interview.
Thank you so much, sir.
Anyway, you are suitable, so all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
బేసిక్ కొద్దిగా ఎలక్ట్రికల్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ సబ్జెక్ట్ కాబట్టి
Yes, sir.
బేసిక్ అంటే దానివల్ల ఏం కాదు కానీ
Hmm.
అన్నిట్లో బాగా కాన్ఫిడెంట్గా చెప్తున్నారు కదా బేసిక్ తమ్మలో బేసిక్ 1000 మెగావాట్స్ ఉంటే సూపర్
Yes, sir.
మెగావాట్స్ ఉంటే అల్ట్రా సూపర్
Yes, sir.
అది బేసిక్ అలాంటి అదర్వైజ్ యూ విల్ గెట్
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next